All right, so we're given a table of values here, and we're asked to write an exponential function that models the data in the table. So first off, let's look at what the standard form of an exponential function is. So y equals a times b to the x power. So a here represents the initial or the starting value. So the starting value, and that's where x is equal to 0. So the value when x is equal to 0, or the starting value. The b, I see different names for this. I'm going to call it the multiplier. And so we just need to find what those two values are, and then we'll have our answer. And so if you look at the answer choices, you see they're all kind of in that format. So you got two numbers being multiplied together and an exponent of x. All right, so let's start with the a value, the starting value, which is when x equals 0. We can simply look at the table and we see that that's equal to 1/4. So let's write what we got so far. Instead of y, I'm going to write it in function notation because that's how the answers are written. So f of x equals, the starting value is 1/4. And so if we look at our answer choices so far, we can see A has that, B does not, C does. So we're looking at either A or C. And so that's going to depend upon this multiplier. So how do we find that multiplier? Well, what we do is take two values in the table, and we're going to take the larger value, so 5/4, divided by the smaller value. And when we divide those, what we get is 5. Now, you could do that with any two values you want. So if I picked a different pair of values and I did 125/4 divided by 25/4, I would also get 5. So it's consistent. You'll get the same value no matter which values you're using. And so that is our multiplier value, is 5. And then we just have to put an exponent of x on it. And so you can see that matches up with A. Instead of a dot here, they put parentheses. That's fine. Same thing. So there you go. So writing an exponential function from a table of values. Hopefully that helped you out. Keep working hard. You will master the math.